We need to talk about the Hilaria
Hilaria.
story. She loves inviting controversy.
She likes attention. Mm-hmm.
She likes attention. So she posted a photo on Instagram that caught a lot of people's attention. And by the way, this is Alec Baldwin's wife. If that name is unfamiliar to you, this is Hilaria Baldwin.
Hilaria. She's the one that pretended to be Spanish forever. And then people were like, you're from Boston.
Right.
You're not
You
Spanish.
visited Spain like twice in your life.
You went there when you were in college for like 3 months and you're not at all Spanish. Right.
She's also known for such things as giving birth to like 7 million children and doing yoga all the time. So those are the things that she's known for. But she posted this photo of herself with her 10-year-old daughter, Carmen.
Who I'm assuming she's going to grow up and be like, mi nombre es Carmen. That's what she's going to do because she's learned from her mother. Obviously, she's learning a lot from her mother.
Mm-hmm. So apparently this caught a lot of people off guard because they were like, whoa, she's 10 and she's making like sexy times face and with a full face of makeup. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I also don't like it.
I don't like it. I see this a lot. Listen, I have friends on Facebook, friends from high school and stuff who have little girls who they do this. They put them in, dresses that are inappropriate. They put them like clothes that are inappropriate and makeup. Thankfully, listen, I'm glad that my daughter she wasn't interested in the makeup thing. She's 14. She's still not really, she has makeup. And I never said, you can't wear makeup until you're 15 years old. Like I never did that with her because she's, first of all, she's a swimmer. So she's always in the pool. And then second of all, she just is not like I wear a ton of makeup to school. Like every once in a while, she'll want to put a little bit of makeup on, but the extent of her makeup is like lip gloss and
is it Bonnie Bell?
And yes, it is like that. And a little
bit
of
use Jean Naté body splash?
No. But like this, God, I wish she did. I wish
I loved
the smell of that will take me back. But this is the thing is that she'll, she's 14 years old and like she loves makeup. Like she loves looking at it and like she loves, we'll go together and like go into CVS and she'll like look at all the makeup and we both love looking at it. But she's not really wanting to wear it a ton. But she will, like she'll put on mascara and stuff every once in a while. But like I saw one of the comments with a woman on here who was defending Hilaria, and she was saying this is a way that mothers and daughters bond. This is
Can
how
you
they
just bond like at home then and not take her out on the town?
Right. Or not take sexy times pictures of her and put it out on social media for men to see because, the world is crawling with perverted weirdos. Yeah, who are going to look at that picture of her, giving like a seductive face. And what do you think they're going to do with that?
Yeah.
This is the thing. Maybe it's because I've scared my daughter and I'm like, listen, if you're ever on social media, there's going to be 40-year-old dudes who are going to try to like kidnap you from mommy and daddy. You know what I mean? And so you need to make sure that you are very careful about the imagery you put out there and I have probably scared her from birth when it comes to this kind of stuff. But like, I don't know. Little girls need to be little girls. They don't need to be women.
And I'm like, I go overboard on this issue and I know it'll piss people off, but I do this every day again. So pissing people off is not something I'm terribly worried about, but I get uncomfortable seeing the itty bitty cheerleaders with,
I don't like it either. I don't
or
like it
the
either.
Little pageant girls, all of that is to me so hypersexualizing kids, and it's gross to me. I don't see why it's necessary.
It's like it's very Jean Benet. Remember the Jean Benet? I think of like the imagery of with the makeup and the hair, and I don't like it either. I'm not a big fan of that stuff either. It's too soon. Little girls I was a little girl and I was very tomboyish, and I didn't do any of that stuff until I was like older, and I feel the same way about our daughters. And there's a time and a place for that. And so many girls now are so hypersexualized at such a young age. And especially with social media, it's like these moms want to put their daughters out and make them like them. You know what I mean? And they need to be little girls. Let them be little girls. Let them be kids.
And I've heard all the excuses, especially like from the cheering people who are like, well, it's because of the lights and they, you know, they need to have their faces. No, you don't. I'm sorry, but that's not a reason. Like, you can still actually be on stage. And if everyone is forbidden from wearing makeup at those really little ages, I'm not talking if you're in middle school and high school, whatever, knock yourself out. But I'm talking elementary school girls do not need to have piles and piles of makeup on. That's just weird.
I don't like it either.
Weird.
Not a fan. Not a fan. So, and that's, and they make them do that. But it's like, what if they all said, we're not going to do this?
Right.
Like,
that's all it takes is just somebody making the decision at a high level. This is no longer required. In fact, we discourage it. Let's stop, because just creepsters are now looking at all these girls in ways that they shouldn't be looking at them.
Totally.
Hilaria responded to the backlash and released a video of herself with Carmen, ostensibly going out to wherever it was they were going to go out. And so here is what she said about why her daughter's in all of the makeup. And it should have sound. There we go.
It's the day you and Dad met. Yes, it's our meeting anniversary, but thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. It's almost your half birthday, so we will use them for that. And every single day is a celebration of life, correct?
Yeah.
And I've always let her play with makeup. She did my makeup tonight. I remember when you were like maybe 3, I had just received a line of lipstick. I think it was Katy Perry lipstick, and one of them was bright blue. And she wanted to paint her face bright blue, the whole face blue. She looked like a little Smurf, and it was super cute. And I was like, go for it. It's art. And now you've gotten so much better at it, because we're going out and I don't look like a Smurf. I love you. I love you guys. Bye.
And you can do that, but do you have to put it on social media? You know what I mean? You can.
And do you have to take her out? Like, do it at home.
Right.
Get all dolled up at home. But
right. If you feel like you want to make that like some sort of an art form with your kid, that's fine. Okay, whatever, to each their own. But do you have to put that out there for the masses? Because I wouldn't do that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Gwen was just never really interested that early in makeup. But if she was like, I really want to be a makeup artist one day and I'm 7, you know, and I want to do makeup. Okay, that's cool. I'm just not going to prance you around on social media and show people what you look like and trying to emulate a 21-year-old woman.
Right.
Not going to do that. Yeah. So,
well, and then our team sent us a couple of hilarious pictures that relate to this, which are so spot on, because when I think back to me being 10, oh my God, I was not at my prime. I'll just put it that way.
I was a total tomboy dork.
Coke bottle glasses, stringy hair. Just, I mean, I was a mess, you guys. And now kids get old so much quicker than we did it. Like when we were growing up, we had like what are they called with the guard? Like
retainers.
The
retainers.
And the guards, like whatever those, like the wire things that you saw in, what was and 16 Candles.
And even in middle school, it's like, I always joke, these middle school girls are so pretty. We went through the blue eyeshadow phase. Nobody ever goes through the phases anymore.
That's exactly my point. This is a perfect demonstration of that.
Totally.
Like 13-year-olds now, compared to when we were 13,
it's so true. It's so true.
A whole other level of look. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like this. This is so accurate.
It's so true.
It's so accurate.
Yep. It is. It is.
Anyway, Hilaria needs to calm down on the makeup with her daughter.
Yeah, she's 10.
And I'm dying on that hill.
I'm dying. Me too. I'm right there. And I'm staking my flag there, because I'm right there with you.
Shaking all the rakes.
Let kids be kids, man. Just let kids be kids.
They're going to grow up faster than you want. So why rush it?
Especially in this world. This world is cray. Let these kids just be kids. I know. And somebody said girls in their 20s getting Botox. Yeah, I know.
God, I cannot.
That's a whole other thing.
A whole other thing.
Oh my God. It's insane.